Good morning, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Largo, Florida. Today we are at the George C. McGough Nature Park. We have a bird show coming up today. We got a lot of turtles to show you guys, and this is one of the hidden gems right here in Pinellas County that a lot of locals, including myself, didn't know for a long time. But right now I'm going to show you guys what this park is, what to expect, and what you can see right here in Paradise and Pinellas. Walking into the park now. This is where the parking lot is. Plenty of open spaces during the week as well as the weekend. Park closes tonight at 8 o'clock. And like I said, there is a bird show today at 11 a.m. And we're going to go check that out. One of the little known facts here is this park is also known as Turtle Park because there are dozens of turtles around the park as well as in what they call Turtle Pond that we are coming up on right now. I'm going to turn this around and show you guys a little bit of the wildlife to expect here at the park. The habitats at McGough Park, flatwoods, mesic hammock, intercoastal, and salt marsh. And these are the animals you can expect here. You can see some raccoons, anahingas, opossums, marsh rabbits, great blue herons, and of course armadillos. But one of the most popular animal to see here is, of course, what we're going to be coming up on right now, the turtles here at the park. We got about 5-6 of them over there on the little plank, just getting some sun, enjoying the day. Today is Tuesday, July 15th, 14th, something like that. And the time is currently 10:55, but we got to get over to a bird show right now. So without further ado, let's hop on over there right now, and then I'll show you guys the rest of the park in just a second.
Well, this is the George C. McGough Park. We're in Largo City Park, in Largo. And Largo takes care of the buildings, all the superstructure out here. But the volunteers take care of the birds. And they're here, all 23 of them, because they have injuries of one kind or another, and they can't be released into the wild. So they're here for their duration.
Got a barn owl coming out now. Hello.
This is Eugene, and Eugene is a barred owl, and as you can see, the barred owl is distinctly different from the great horned owl. You'll notice there's no ear tufts, got the rounded head, and it has, if she looked the other way, dark eyes. I never get her to look the way I want her to look. You want to step up there? There you go. Eugene, I'll just tell you, Eugene is also missing an eye, and we believe that she scratched it flying through trees after prey, and in some cases it'll heal, in other cases it gets infected. So when she was found ill with an infected eye. It couldn't be saved, it had to be removed, but she really is otherwise a healthy bird. And like I say, she's a barred owl.
All right, I thought you got that out. So thanks for coming. I know it's a hot day, so we really appreciate you all being here. On my glove today, I have what we call American kestrels, and their names are Slasher and Slash, and their names are very appropriate to their behaviors. So we have at McGough 22 raptors, 22 birds of prey, and so we have 5 categories of raptors, and we represent all of them here in some way, shape, or another. So we've got the hawks, we've got the owls, we've got the eagle, we have the vulture, and then we have the falcon. And this is what they are. They're small versions of a falcon, and they have the similar characteristics of a falcon. One, they're very fast for their size. They've got the black mark on their face. Their wing shape is designed for them to have that speed. And they also have that attitude that falcons have. And so for the most part, they fall into that falcon family, even though we call them a kestrel. So Slasher and Slayer came to us for two different reasons. One, the one on the furthest away from me on far left, is the male, by the way. And he came to us because he has an injured wing and an injured eye. So I'm assuming he might have flown into a window, probably not a car, flew into a window and got injured, and it was determined that he probably should not be released. The other one here has absolutely nothing physically wrong with her. So she was an infant, which means somebody found her and took her in and raised her. And even though that sounds noble and it sounds like a good idea, when you do that, what you do is take away their natural instincts. And they become accustomed to humans feeding them. And when humans feed them, they don't know how to hunt for their own food. And the problem becomes, it becomes a big problem when they're released and then they go looking for humans for food and they end up on your shoulder or your head and you don't know why this wild is.
Okay, this is Sarge. Sarge is our bald eagle. Now Sarge was found up in a national forest in Kentucky when she was about 3 years old. Now they know she was 3 years old because her head was turning white. And eagles are born, when they hatch, they have a brown head, and by the time they're 5 years old, it turns completely white. But hers was in the process of changing, so they know she was 3 years old. They didn't know why she was on the ground starving and dehydrated, and they didn't know why. So they contacted a ranger, and the ranger came and they collected her up and they sent her to Dollywood. And she was at Dollywood for about 6 months in rehab, and they couldn't rehab her to release her. And they couldn't rehab her either, but while she was there, they did a lot of testing on her to find out what her issue was. And they found out that she has a genetic abnormality. Her body does not produce keratin correctly. In humans, keratin makes up our hair and fingernails. And in birds, it makes up their beaks, their talons, and their feathers. So now Sarge is 13 or 14. She's been here for 10 years. And I've been working with her for about 5 years. She knows me pretty good, even though she still gets irritated with me sometimes. I've heard you do that. Eagles have very good eyesight. They can see about 3 times as far as a human. They can see all the colors that we can see, plus they can see ultraviolet. So whatever we can see with a black light, they can see without the black light. So they can tell where those animals went, same as the owls. They can tell where those animals went by tracking that urine trail. Florida has the second largest number of eagles of any state besides Alaska. Probably because of all the water. If you fly over Florida and you see it looks like a piece of Swiss cheese filled with water because of all the lakes. And eagles I don't think they particularly like saltwater fish, although some of them will. I mean, they eat salmon. Salmon are kind of freshwater or saltwater even. But anyway, her favorite food is not fish. She grew up in the woods. Her favorite food is rats.
Is that why there's one in your pocket?
Yes. In the wild, an eagle will swoop down from the sky and grab a fish out of the water and fly off with it. And they can lift up about 1/3 of their body weight. Sarge weighs just short of 9 pounds. So she could, if she were able to fly, she could pick up a fish that weighs about 3 pounds, fly off with it. If it were small enough, she might swallow it whole while she's flying. But I don't think Sarge would do that because when we give her food here, now we get all our food frozen. We get fish fillets, catfish fillets, and if she finds a bone in one, she will not eat it. She'll throw it at me. If I give it back to her, she'll still throw it at me. If I feel it and find the bone and take it out and then give it back to her, she'll eat it. So, and she has ridges on the roof of her mouth that have like saw teeth on them pointing backwards. So that would help her keep from pooping their teeth. They have strong beaks, they can track bones with them, but their talons are really the business part of this bird. A human can squeeze with about 45 pounds of pressure if you make a fist tight. Eagles can squeeze with anywhere from 750 to 1,000 pounds of pressure. She actually scratched me one time. It was on weigh day. We had to scale out. We had a smaller scale then. It was weighing her, and she flew up like she has been here. She came down and caught me right here with a talon, and it took 8 sutures to close it in the ER. The ER doc said it looked like a surgical incision clear down to the muscle. And I didn't even feel it. When she did it, it felt like maybe being scratched with a twig or something. It was so sharp. Eagles in the wild, they can live to around 40 years. In captivity, they can live 50 or more years. She has about a 6-foot wingspan. I'm trying to think what else I haven't told you already. Anybody has any questions with that? How many of you have ever seen an eagle eat? Well, it can be kind of gross sometimes, but I usually feed her out here. She knows she has a rat coming. It's her favorite. So I'm gonna give her this rat. Sometimes she has some quirks. So she's holding it with her talons. She'll tear it with her feet, tear pieces off. They don't swallow their food whole like the owls do. Well, sometimes they do, but not usually. It's small.
All right, guys, we are back at the front here. Live raptors this way. Turtle Pond. The boardwalk is currently still closed. We got a playground here and a pollinator garden, but we're going to be heading down this way. Down this pathway here, going to see more turtles. Get really close to the water here. Oh, I see a turtle right there. Look at that. In the water, just chilling. Nice hot day, so it's a nice cool way to cool off a little bit here. There's another little guy swimming over here. Actually, there's another one over there too. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Leatherbacks, hard shells. Just notice this traveling tree walk. A traveling tree walk brochure is available which provides an explanation of the benefits identified below. So bald cypress, taxidium, can't pronounce that name. Just the annual value of the tree's benefits to the community. Prevents soil erosion, reduces energy costs, improves air quality. Estimated total of ecological value over the life of the tree. Just one tree is about $50,000 in benefits here. If it doesn't just tap on the screen there.
I'm assuming it's like capturing it, right?
Yeah, you can see it's recording the red.
Yeah, okay.
And they got a whole bunch of plants here that I want to show you guys, including the trees and climate change, poison ivy, got dolphins, fiddler crabs, saw palmettos, trees absorb carbon. You guys can just pause this and take a screenshot. It'll last longer. You guys can read these. They got the brown pelicans. These raccoons seem to be very friendly here, though. Don't have to worry about them, which is great.
Here, do you want to throw some?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll show you guys too that you can feed them for a little bit. Look at the pellets these guys eat. Try to throw them on the... That didn't work. Making our way through the little trail here. Another little walkway path here as well. Bunch to explore here, which is nice. Well, yeah, this is a very hidden gem type of park. Not too many people know about this. Off the little beaten path. Oh look, we got a turtle right here. Right in the walkway here. No. Yeah. Get a little closer to him. There we go. Look at this guy. Getting back into the water now. There he goes. Found another turtle over here on the little stump. Just hanging out, getting some sun. He's a little darker. Got some tortoises in this little exhibit area. Hello. And this is where the birds hang out. Actually, there's other animals here. We got iguanas. See if I can find him. Yep. Right about there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, he's in the back there. So you guys can see him. This guy is a red-shouldered hawk. You can take a screenshot of that. It'll last longer, and you guys can read up on this red-shouldered hawk. Most likely lost his eye from hitting a branch while chasing prey. His right eye was damaged, having been pushed into the socket. So I think we may have seen this one earlier. Maybe not. It's the owl that we saw that also had a bad eye. Got a turkey vulture in here. Amber was hit by a car and her wing is severely damaged and she cannot fly right now. Turkey vultures have an excellent sense of smell and find carrion with their acute sight and smell. Turkey vultures are migratory, I think that's how you say that, and have a large wingspan that approaches about 6 feet. Going back into more of the trail here. And even if you guys come in this way, you're gonna see Nature Center, live raptors, going back into where we just came from. We also have a pollinator habitat from the... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, unfortunately. Exercise Society. You can come on in here and see the wildlife going on here. Common butterfly species of the park, zebra longwing, viceroy, giant swallowtail, the monarch, cloudless sulfur. Check it out here, the different species that you could see here. Our way back out now. Can't really see anybody in here right now. Too close into this because there are kids playing around, but this is a really cool playground. A buddy of mine came out here the other day and actually played ourselves. They have this circle thing here that spins. You can jump on this rope swing and swing. It's a really cool playground here. They even have a zip line here too. That's on another part of this park. Admission and parking is completely free. You get the bird shows, you get the education, you get to see nature, you get all this beautiful scenery here for nothing. It's literally free to come. All you gotta do is just get your family and get out here. Check it out for yourself. See some turtles, see some birds, interact with really knowledgeable people that work here. Super friendly staff here. It's been a great time. I know if you guys love nature, if you guys have kids that are curious about how things live and what they eat even, come on out and check it out. It is in Largo, but it looks and it feels like it's totally off the beaten path in middle of nowhere basically. But it's right off Almerton Road, right here in Largo. It's a great time. Come on out, check it out. If you guys have any questions about this place, hit that comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. And if I don't know it, I will reach out and find out for you. So hit those comments below. Let me know what you got going on. Coming up to the sign where it says the gopher tortoise. Did you know that the gopher tortoise is actually a protected species? They are protected by the state of Florida because how valuable they are to the ecosystem. The burrows they dig are actually used by 80 different species of animals. They are also very important because they eat a lot of vegetation, and by doing so, they spread the seeds. Definitely cannot beat the scenery here. So quiet here. Yeah, you can hear a little bit of road noise, but it's a great, beautiful time just walking through the trails like this and enjoying a beautiful day here in Pinellas County. Another thing I really enjoy about this park is the walkways, the pathways here are very structured. I don't know what they call this, like mulch, but it's solid. So even if you have like a wheelchair, you can just push it right through here without any problems. You don't have to worry about it getting stuck in the dirt or sand. So even if you have any kind of disability restrictions, you can still come out and enjoy this park. Making our way back over to the nature center. We're behind the birds are right now. And we're going to show you guys what's inside this place. There's also a lot to see inside. All right, so maybe not. The sign on the door says that is currently closed, and it looks like they won't be open until 2027. So you can still enjoy the park and still enjoy the turtles. But as far as going inside, can't do that right now. We'll be back out here though to check out inside pretty soon. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. What a beautiful day here in Largo, Florida. Can't believe this beautiful park is in Largo, Florida, right here in the heart of Pinellas County. Come check it out. We got bird shows, we got reptiles, we got birds, we got raccoons even, bunch of turtles. Such a great time to just hang out with the family and enjoy a beautiful day here in Pinellas County. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you next time right here in Paradise in Pinellas.